Howdy, so I'm going to show y'all how to set up your Gradebook. It's a system that we do ourselves. It's pretty straightforward. Once you log into Aeries, you can either click this Gradebook thing or you can search through here to start accessing places. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Mass Add Gradebooks. You're going to select all of them for all of your classes. Editing Magic, create the gradebooks. It takes a long time to make the gradebooks. Like it's going to loading. I skipped that part. So now we're going to click Manage Gradebooks. Depending on the format that you use, it's going to change the way it looks. They all do the same thing. It's just your preference on what you like to see. So you're going to go to Manage Gradebook. We're not going to change any of this stuff. We're going to leave it exactly how it is. So now we're going to go through the options. Some of these are negotiable. Most of them are non-negotiable. We're going to weight scores by assignments category. In the district, we have to have 50-50, 50% daily, 50% major. So we need that for the system to calculate it correctly. You're going to want to have this score apply assignment scores immediately. Otherwise, your grades might not always update correctly. Leave this blank. This is, the order changed from last year. You're going to want to set the grading completed automatically. It's going to solve you some headaches later. So you're going to want to set grading complete automatically. It's going to solve you some headaches later. Apply weighting to formative and summative assessments. Never click this because we already have our stuff weighted by major and daily grades up here. The next thing is the scale. So if you check this box, what happens is you can change what the lowest to highest grade you type in will be. So say with this minimum, if I type in 0 in the grade book, it automatically ups it to a 50. Say if I type in 1 trillion in the grade book, it automatically makes the cap 150. That's a personal philosophy thing for you, but I leave that not checked. Always check this add drop automatically. It just makes sure that your gradebook is in line with your class roster. I don't know why one would want to hide this. This is hiding the student's percentage and how they're doing in the class, if the grades are going up or going down. I don't really know why you'd ever check that off. Display final mark. This just lets people know what grade they got. We can't check this because why can't we check this? Right. Our district doesn't use that kind of grading. So display drop students for. If at any point a student leaves your class, at the bottom of the gradebook, there'll be like a little yellow thingy highlighting them, and you can edit how many days you can see that for. You're going to want to check this on. I don't believe we use any aliases inside of our system, but it'll let you know the student ID whenever you look at it. This is a preference thing. I prefer to group my assignments by category. So like if it's a daily grade or if it's a major grade, and that's just the system catching up to what I just did. This is how the assignments are ordered. You can actually manually number the assignments yourself in the gradebook, and you can have that system, or you can have it by due date. I prefer assignment by due date. This isn't really going to affect us, and this doesn't really affect this. So now we can copy options. So everything's checked by default, and then you can copy this to all of your gradebooks. So you're going to copy the options. That was fast. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next thing. It's called linking gradebooks. And you can click that from here or from the manage options, but it's a ways to get to it. So we're going to link gradebooks. And what this means, when you have multiple classes, so my Algebra 1 class in first period, my Algebra 1 class in second period, when I put a 1 next to both of them, whatever assignment I make in my first period class will automatically be made for my second period class. So I don't have to manually do 7 times of having, yeah, this is the test we're having on Tuesday. All the classes automatically updated. And don't worry if your classes get a couple of days off because the due dates are flexible in the system. So what you're going to do, you notice how these both say 1 Algebra 1? This is the fall semester, this is the spring semester. You're going to make sure all of your classes have the same linkage. So when you get to the second semester, the system will know where your kids are. So I'm going to edit. So some of you eagle-eyed viewers may notice that this class says honors and this class does not. So when you have different classes, whether it be an honors and a normal class, or maybe you just have 2 entirely different preps, you're going to make sure the numbers are different so that the assignments can vary. So that's all set up. And then, boom, you hit save. And then there's one last step for setting up your gradebook. You're going to go to Add Drop Students. You're going to click this All Entering Students. Just add all students. Don't even think about it. That's going to take a while. So now you can go to click on one of the classes. I will show in another video how the assignments work. But now you'll see you have your students populated into the class. So you have successfully set up your gradebook. You can always go back to dashboard to go to your base view, and you can change it however you like. Right now, it's all going to say past terms. I'm pretty sure this is going to fix itself to where the first 6 weeks will show once we get to the first 6 weeks, and likewise and so on to the second 6 weeks. So I hope that helped. If you have questions, holler. Peace.